Hey, what's up guys? Tougie here, back again, rocking whatever the hell this is with the neckbeard combo to show you that I am in a great spot in my life. Super quick video today. Some people wanted me to talk about what happened between Zack Kassian and Matthew Tkachuk. And I have to be honest, I really don't have a strong opinion on it one way or another, at least in terms of the hits. Now, it's super tough because in today's NHL, with the way officiating is handled, the way suspensions and fines are handled, you can see the same play twice, hear that they had a completely different outcome in terms of a fine or a suspension, and not be surprised. The really fine line that's being walked right now in the NHL between, I mean, there is really there's a division between people wanting things to be settled on the ice like they used to be, and people wanting things to be settled through Department of Player Safety. And then when things aren't settled through the Department of Player Safety, you get an issue like this, and things keep happening. Now, look, hopefully I can get away with just edging that along here. Obviously, if you just search Matthew Tkachuk, it'll be fine. So the first hit with Tkachuk, he takes a couple of strides, and of course Kassian's behind the nets. And right here, it's a clean hit. From here, it kind of looks like it's headshot. There you go. There's the contact. Real players, you know, former NHLers. Scotty Upshaw, I think, is the main one I saw on Twitter, just being like, hey, that hit? Yeah, I used to do that all the time. It's dirty as fuck. So how can I disagree with Scotty Upshaw's opinion? But then you'll have other people who are like, no, it's cool, it's clean. Yeah, you know, he skated down and destroyed a guy with a relatively clean check. I mean, from there, it certainly looks like it can be head contact. The debate over whether or not that hit's dirty or not, I don't know. In today's NHL, I have no idea. Is it dirty to go from where Tkachuk did to take as many strides as he did to hit someone on the goal line? At this point, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? But that was the first incident that caused some issues, and then later on in the game, you had this, where again, he takes some steps, and again, kind of a similar thing, hits Kassian, and that leads to Kassian just going off on him, and just throwing punches, and ragdolling him. Tkachuk turtled, clearly didn't want to fight, and again, that leads to the debate too, over, oh, Tkachuk's living rent-free in Kassian's head, or, oh, Tkachuk, you throw the hits, but you can't take the fights. Oh, but it's a smart thing because Kassian drew the penalty, or, you know, Tkachuk drew the penalty on Kassian, and it led to Calgary winning. Who's right and who's wrong? I don't know. Is there a right opinion to have? Is there a wrong opinion to have? I have no idea. After the game, you have Tkachuk talking, you know, saying, hey, guess what? I caught you. You don't like it. Deal with it. You have Kassian going for a hearing on Monday for roughing / being the aggressor, which a lot of people will debate. You have Kassian saying, what the hell, you know, you're a punk, you wouldn't fight me, you're a pussy, like, just... In terms of the hits, what's dirty, who's the bitch in the situation, whatever. All that I take away from this situation is that the Battle of Alberta's back. And here's hoping, because last offseason, now look, it wasn't the most heated rivalry in the world prior to John Tavares, but last postseason we were robbed of a Leafs-Islanders series, which would have been amazing due to the two fan bases going back and forth. That would have been phenomenal. Hope and pray that both of these teams make the playoffs and we get them, you know, we get them in the first round at the very least. Battle of Alberta, please let that happen in the playoffs. That is what I take away from this. Again, who's in the right, who's in the wrong, who's the bitch, who's not. Sex is cool, but if you watch Zack Kassian ragdoll Matthew Tkachuk. Again, who's in the right, who's in the wrong? Is Kassian, you know, freaking loser who, you know, Tkachuk got in his head rent-free? Is Tkachuk the bitch? I don't care. I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to see these two teams kick the shit out of each other in the playoffs. There, I said it. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh style. Line brawls every game. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? Let's have fun with it. So, there you go. Will Kassian be suspended? I don't know. Should he be suspended? I don't know. Is Matthew Tkachuk the biggest rat in the NHL right now? He's eclipsed Brad Marchand, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. In terms of current rat levels, Tkachuk's eclipsed him. I'm not saying he has a bigger track record than Marchand, obviously not, but in terms of who's the biggest rat in the league right now, in terms of getting under the other team's skin with stuff that can be considered dirty. Oh, what Tkachuk did that wasn't dirty, but Marchand looked to need people and blow bridge people. Calm down. Settle. You get what I'm saying. Calm down. He's a very interesting player to watch. Very polarizing player to watch. And, yeah, polarizing players are a good thing for the league, I would say. As long as they're polarizing for the right reasons, I'll say. But, yeah, anyway, that's it. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Because I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. And, of course, yeah, like the video if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And shout out to those on Patreon. I love you all. I will see you the next time something crazy happens between the Flames and the Oilers.